on pitch 3.
Yeah.
Was and what you? But you're used to that because it rains here all the time at the nursery. So anytime it comes to nurseries, it always rains. It'll be my last bin emptying day. Yeah.
So after your groundwater,
yeah,
will be coming back.
What's happened to you? Bye bye, Russia. Right, Killer Dave's back. It never rains. Look at the blue sky behind you there, Dave. Beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous.
There's a patch over there. Isn't there?
Look at that there. There's birds in the sky and a bit of a whispering cloud. No rain. Right, so we back in summer, late summer, wasn't it? We had a bit of a mould problem, didn't we, on pitch 3?
Yeah.
Was and what you put something in the ground.
Yeah.
And then for the last few weeks I've been keeping my mower away so I'm not disturbing the mole. And I think it's safe to say
he won't be disturbed anymore.
He won't be disturbed anymore, will he?
No.
No. Oh dear. The poor mole. That's no more.
As the Queen record goes, another one bites the dust.
It is, but your notoriety of being the Killer Dave sort of strikes again, doesn't it, Dave? That's yeah, just let's hope we don't get any wasps next year, because we've also that you captured millions of wasps.
Yeah.
But we never got the queen, did we?
No. Well, that's the nest one there. I don't know where the nest was. They can fly up to 4 miles away.
So over on Dan and Mazzy's new pitch, they had a molehill. It's only a tiny one. I'm not too bothered about it. And they've believed the urban myth about putting up, you know, them kids' little windmills, them little windmill. Yeah, they put one of them in, going, it'll get rid of the mole. I think that's a bit of an urban myth in it. But we'll just amuse and go, well, yeah, but what you need about 500 windmills in your garden, don't they? That's what they need. One's no good.
He'll be bringing out a bucket and spade next.
Yeah. What for?
Well, he's got his little windmill to go on the beach.
Oh, yeah, and a bit of sand and a paddling pool. Yeah, that's true, that. Well done, Dave. It's been good to see you. I might not see you now until next year.
No, that's it now, I would think, till next year.
Yeah, I'm sort of technically speaking, as I'm recording this, pretty well finished for the season. Yeah, happy days. It's been a good one, hasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, you might be seeing more of me next year. I retire in March. So.
We've decided in March?
28th of March.
Well, what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to share some news with you, which I can't share on camera. It's the morning after what should have been the big storm. So I do believe down south got it bad. That was all pretty well predicted. Winds up to 90 miles an hour. Goodness me. We've escaped it all here, to be fair. Just a lot of heavy rain overnight. But you're used to that because it rains here all the time at the nursery. So anytime it comes to the nurseries, it always rains. So yeah, we did have a lot of rain. But to be fair, no winds. The caravan wasn't rocking. So today is going to be a decant everything virtually out of the caravan that I've got to get ready for what I'm taking home, and then to what are you doing, Russia? Right, come on, we're going this way. Yeah, basically decanting the caravan to sort out everything that I need to take home. And then I've got like some packing boxes and stuff like that. So Sandra's here with in her little noddy car, so we're going to be doing a menagerie of things. As ever, every time I take the video camera out in the morning, every time I take out this little camera, this happens. Look. Every time. Yeah, so I've got a number of plastic boxes, plastic sealed containers under the bed with bit of camera gear, but mainly, to be fair, I've got a box which is just full of backup hard drives of data and things that I thought I might need. Anyway, I'm going to decant everything out from underneath the bed, and I'm going to give that a really good scrub and clean out, get rid of any Russia fur. There's a box of bedding under the bed, so I sort of have clean bedding and everything. So I did do a bed change. Actually, well, you're having a good sniff there, aren't you? Was it last week? I'm not too sure, but we'll redo the bed on our day we're going to go. And historically, I normally bring home all the bedding, but this year, because there's a possibility I'm going to be back a couple of times over winter, I will be leaving it in the van. And in the last 2 days. This isn't going to pick this up very good. So this field was all ploughed and seeded, drilled fairly recently, and obviously there's a lot of water over here, but if you look carefully, everything, whatever it is that's been planted, I'm not too sure what's been planted, to be honest. It's starting to green up, it's starting to grow. That's remarkably quickly. That's they've sprouted. Is that the word I'm looking for? Sprouted. Literally in the last day and a half, 2 days. So I know some farmers have lost their crops for next year already because of this weather. Right, let's get Rasha and me back into the caravan and see how today's decanting, emptying of cupboards and things like that, see how all of that, and it'll be my last bin emptying day. Here comes the bin man, the biffer man, so I'll be saying goodbye to him and wishing him a happy Christmas. So last empty. I am having a major, if you've got a caravan, or not even if you've got a caravan, even you at home, you must have crap cupboards and crap drawers. So this up here is normally, so they're all dog bags, I know what those are, that's a sewing kit, but all of these other bits are all up here, and we don't necessarily need it all. So I am going to go through now and start to put things away. I've got a seat here, and underneath that seat is where I tend to keep electrical bits like extensions, and some of them have ended up here. Anyway, I'm having a declutter day and a clear out to sort out what I can clear in the caravan and what I need to take home. Oh, and I've also got somebody coming to look at our septic tank, and I think they've just arrived by the looks of it. Oh, this could get interesting. Right, so it's all go, it's all happening, it's all about septic tanks and septic tanking. He's the legend, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy sorted us out, like, I don't know if you remember or not.
I do remember.
He was over there last time. Right, this is a mystery.
Well, it comes in soaking and it's not working, but we'll get it emptied.
So we're having to get the septic tank completely emptied to then find out what the potential blockage is. So the minute this is dangerously high, and obviously this will be going in, and the pumping is going to get done. So some of you will remember the guy that's going to be on here, who came last time, and yeah, he sorted it all out. It's all right, I've got a winter warden hiding in the back because we'll do it today. We're going to get this video done today to introduce you both. You can talk, but isn't it exciting?
Oh, it's really exciting.
I mean, this is
Exciting.
At least I'm here now. So if it all goes wrong, you know, I can put the face over it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, can you smell that fresh country air?
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's about 3,500 litres of fresh country air about to go into another tank. We're sucking the shine a light out, aren't we? I think. Oh crikey, that's having a bit of a. Oh, look at that for a moment. Oh, there's some floaters. This is exciting, isn't it?
Oh wow.
You've had a lot of, this is your soakaway side.
A lot of water.
Yeah.
So obviously your groundwater
Yeah.
will be coming back in. But it's, as you can see, it's going back in now. Look,
Away, yeah.
that part.
So we're going to check in now.
Ah, right. So that's possibly.
That could be groundwater, because this was going to soakaway.
So if that's the soakaways overflowing water and that's feeding back in, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
because the ground can't take it. So it's got to sort of find its least resistance.
Right. Okay. That sort of makes sense.
So that's why maybe why your tank's overflow.
Right. Okay.
And that's why we've had big pumpkins this year, because it's been a wet year.
So funny enough, I was talking to a local farmer, and he was talking about septic tanks and soakaways, and the fields being and everything's all backing off because of the rain.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Go. Dad, make sure they don't get any splashback. Right. So he's Right. So as I say, what should happen? The solid waste should go to the bottom of the tank, and then it should go off to this soakaway. So I'm staying clear from there because I know in my luck I'm going to get something's going to happen. Come and have a look. Come and have a look. Just, well, don't fall down. Watch out for any splashback.
So there were a blockage. And that's all coming from there. Good man.
Well, I don't know, is it a blockage or is it?
Well, it was summer.
That's by water. That's fine.
Or is it just overflowing because the soakaway's full? Oh, hang on a minute. I missed that. What came out?
Well, that's once again.
Right. What came out there then?
Just my water.
Oh, just your water?
What I don't want to see.
Oh, your
Oh, right.
water.
Right.
Now, I don't want water to come back.
Oh, stand back. Don't go and splash back.
Yeah, you mask it, don't you?
Right, no water coming back.
Right.
That's only soakaway's working.
So the soakaway's working. So there was a blockage?
Yeah. I hit something, gone through it. It could be roots, it could be anything. It could be just.
Could be debris, crap, anything.
Yeah. And water hasn't come back, so your soakaway's working. I think it was just a blockage, maybe 6-7 foot down. That's all. So, good to go.
Well, we definitely need to get a thumbnail with you on again, don't we? Not yet. He's a bit early. He's a bit early. He needs to put his tackle away. Right. So there's 3,500 litres of waste in a tanker. And again, we'll come and have a word with this chap here in a minute because he's managed to get the blockage out. And with Paul, the man, the myth, the legend. Life's just full of hit, isn't it?
It is, mate, yes.
last time you were here, I did a quick video of you and you said you really enjoyed doing your work. I mean, that must be satisfying to get that bit of jetting done.
It is. Well, customers got to be satisfied, hasn't it? You know, I can do my job and cleared it all away. You're not stuck in the shit, basically.
No, absolutely. And I think, fingers crossed, that's what you've done to us.
Oh, well, we have, yes. Are you a happy customer?
I'm going home in a week for the winter, so I'm hoping if fingers crossed we won't see you till next year.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, brilliant, Paul. You've been absolutely amazing.
Cheers
Super
now.
stuff.
Bye-bye.
Got to say hello as well. You're a bit camera shy. Progress of sorts, right? So these cupboards now, at long last, are all a lot tidier. So I've got my dog bags there. I've got some USB bits here, spare motor mover and some information, stationery, batteries, knickknacks. So that's all a lot more organised. Nothing in here. These are my snack boxes. I've got a couple of biscuits left in there. Do you remember somebody buying me that? Look there. I'm going to leave that there. This is more organised now. There's just a couple of books and notepads, first aid stuff which can stay in here, tablets and stuff. Well, they can be thrown away. I know what those are. First aid kit, painkillers. So that's staying in. This has got a couple of wine glasses in, and then this has got some external MiFi aerials. I'm probably going to put a MiFi back in here next year. And at the moment, I've either disposed of or I've got another pile of things on the bed. So this box here is vlogging things, for want of a better word, that were in here. Some little tripods I'm going to be taking home. Sorry, this is another cupboard now which I've just been sorting through. So some of this can stay in over winter. It's not really important. That's upside down for some reason. Some pepper, the salt will probably solidify. Coffee stuff. Anyway, that can stay over winter. So making my way there, and then I've got. If you're watching the vlogs at the beginning of the year, we had a problem with a water heater. Well, got frost damage we had to replace. So I've got all the spare components for that water heater in that bag now, all found. The water heater sits underneath here, which I'll show you later because I'm going to be lifting this out. So I'm going to put the spare parts with that water heater. Excuse all of these cables here. These are all here for various reasons. Again, everything's going to come off here shortly. And then this underneath here is another lot of storage space of bits and bobs that I've got. To be fair, you know, I should throw these away. These are spotlights that used to be in the caravan, so I've changed. Oh, anyway, yeah, those that know will know. These are some extensions, spare hookup cable, spare hot water bottle. Basically, it's a home for spiders. And all being well, there won't be anything to do with mice in the caravan, because everything should be mouse proofed. So if you remember earlier, I was saying that things like that really should be sitting in that cupboard there. Those are storm straps to go outside. That's go outside. That's go underneath. That's go underneath. There to go in. So yeah, so that's that now semi-organised, and I've taken the seat covers off as well. These seat covers here, these are brilliant. Got these from Shein. So these haven't been washed for a while, so these seat covers are off, so they'll get washed before I go. And spare glasses to take home. I've got some spare glasses which I'm going to leave here. Snasher rasher treats are up there. So it possibly looks a bit. If you're watching this now, you're thinking, Neil, you're in the right mess. This is organised. This is organised. I'm going to warm myself up a burger for tips over winter. Some of you will know this, and I'm teaching you to suck eggs. So I have this piece of foam against the wall here. So when I go, make sure nothing is touching the walls, because you're going to get mould and condensation hitting your soft furnishings. So the brilliant thing with the Adria, look here, can you see this gap? Yeah. So all around this Adria caravan, to help prevent damp and mould and things getting in, it's all got lots of airflow. Even silly things. Look at this. Look at all these flies. These flies are a nightmare. There's a ladybird coming out. So even here, there's airflow in this whole caravan, which is super important. I'll show you this cupboard. I don't think I did I? So this is another cupboard. So it's got a pair of emergency Wellingtons, a low wattage kettle, a gas kettle. These are now empty. These had bits on it. That's the extension for the awning, hot water bottle, bin bags, little bags, brushes, gloves and tea towels. But ideally that should really be for like t-shirts and clothing. My main wardrobe, I'm not emptying just yet, but that's got that there. That's got a vacuum cleaner in it. That'll be everything out there and bagged. And I say we will be clearing all of this, virtually all of this here, and getting things put away. Couple of torches which I always have to hand. Yeah. And Rasha's just like, Rasha's, what's going on, aren't you, Rasha? What's happening, Rasha? Burger aplenty. Seems an age ago, doesn't it? In t-shirt, pouring with sweat, drinking water and eating salads because it was too hot and everything. And at the minute outside it's just grey and very, very, very fine. A bit of drizzle. Right, I am getting more progress. So there's a blink box that needs to go under the bed. Just other random box of random things. Anybody who's been following my own channel has seen that interview that I did with Andy McCluskey recently from OMD, and that's the box of questions. And about them up, I need to get to the back of the bed there. There's some other items need looking at. And Rasha's very confused, aren't you, Rasha? What's going on? Do you want a treat, Rasha? There you go. Are you helping, Rash? You won't be able to see too well, but this is under my bed now. Pretty well all emptied. I've got one box here which is full of it's spare bedding, because I will be changing the bedding next week before I depart, but everything else is pretty well out and currently sat in the car. I'm just going to put my tea in, and it's really early and it takes about an hour and a half in my oven. mentioned this before, but I'm going to share it with one of the winter wardens, the winter sitters. So one of them has said, "Oh, because I'm not going to eat all of this on my own, so we'll lob that in the oven, and that's going to take an hour and a half to cook this afternoon." And then Rasher, we're slowly getting there. Rash, we're slowly getting there. I'm bagging up my clothing, wardrobe. Pretty empty. I've just got a spare pair of jeans in there and a shirt and a big coat for next week when Sandra's here. I bought Sandra these, I don't know if you remember last year, oops, then you can see these dresses, but she's going to need to take them home. I don't really want anything leaving in here that could remotely get condensation or mould, and again, if I do leave anything, make sure nothing is touching the wall. I've got a couple of components down here, my laptop bag and things, and they'll be packed literally last minute. Right, let's lob the chicken in the it's not chicken, is it? Chicken peri peri chicken kebab into the oven. This is a bit sweet. I've just come across a pile of cards which I've kept. I don't keep cards as such. I used to, but I don't really anymore. So back when I have got cards from like when I was 13, 14, 15, my 18th, my 21st. And I've just got some random cards that I've kept, like birthday cards. Those have been sent in from viewers. And I just found this one here. This is when I left Haven holiday. So some of you know I work for Havens. Thank you, all the best. Always a pitch here for you with your name on it. So if I'm going to go back working at Haven, yeah, thank you all, best. But yeah, love Diane. So I kept that because you forget names. So that's primarily, I think, the reason why I kept that from Haven. I mean, you've got to remember, for the last 4 years of doing it, I've had 4 birthdays away from Sandra and Valentine's Day. So I got 16 years ago, you found the key to my heart, blah blah blah. I won't read that because it's personal, but that's something off Sandra. For my husband, yeah, now and always, see you soon. See, I'm a bit of a soft touch, aren't I, for my husband. Again, from Sandra. Many more, but not quite like this. Obviously, we spent so much time apart. In the last 4 years, I spent the equivalent of 3 years away. If anybody asks your age, it's a digit number. So this came from Dolbrin, from all at Dolbrin. That's the campsite I worked on. Another fabulous year of roaming the earth together. Love you always. Many more adventures from Sandra. Another husband card. You may be a grumpy old man, but you're my grumpy old man. Again from Sandra. Another husband card from Sandra. May we mature like fine wine. I didn't know to show this, but I will. Should I? Or should I not? Should I? Anyway, I will. For my sexy husband, I love a man who's tender, who will always be my rock. But most of all, I love a man who has a massive heart. That was 13 years in. It was an anniversary card, that, not a birthday card. So yeah, I have kept some of those as of memories of my time being a campsite warden. Right, so that's a couple of t-shirts left. There's just a couple of throws up there. Again, kept off the wall. Bag of clothes to go home. And then basically what I'm basically going to be getting down to right now, as if I'm here on holiday. So I've just literally got one final week's worth of clothes to use up. Everything else is going into the car and then into the garage for a week whilst Sandra's up. I need to lift the front of my van by a little bit as well. It's still not quite empty in the bottom shower tray. It's always a bit, it's not emotional, but it's always a bit sad when I'm at this stage now where I'm packing my things to take home for winter. I can see the kitchen table. I spend most of my time, if I'm not lying on the bed, this is where I spend most of my time, at the side of this window, and this is where all the YouTube editing takes place. So this all needs dusting and cleaning. It's all anybody who has got a caravan will know. I don't know how it happens, but it attracts a lot of dust, obviously with Russia and everything like that. So I'm just giving everywhere a dust. This laptop's on a really nice stand. I love this stand. It can go up and down and backwards and forwards. It's got a little shelf on it, but for now I am dusting, a lot of dusting. Sandra's going to be impressed. Every time she comes, she can never get any space on this desk. I've been having some thoughts on the caravan, how I've got it sited. I might even move this round. Just going to run it by with Sandra, but I've got a definite idea. And if Sandra agrees, something I'll be doing back in the spring next year when I get back. Because I need to make sure Sandra approves what's happening. Sorry, I've got new next door but ones are just moving in as well. All going on. Oh dear little fella, what's happened to you? Oh dear. Little baby bird. It's either flown into the window, seen its reflection, or has been got, but yeah, what a cute little fella that is. Oh dearie dearie dear, dearie dear little fella. Hey, I've just been over to the office for a wee while, and all being well, oh yes, oh yes, oh. So I'm going to take this out of the oven, and I'm going to take it over to the winter sitters, who's going to slice it in half, decant it, bring it over to me. So I'm having that chicken kebab, piri piri, and some chips for my tea tonight with Rash. Yeah, hello Rash. Rash, what's going on, Rash? Everywhere is tidy. And that will be, I think this will probably be my last Warden-y type vlog for a while. I'm going to Russia. I'm going to get a full vlog with our winter sitters coming up for you, and then, as I say, we've got Sandra up in a couple of days time, and you're going to be getting a lot of vlogs from me and Sandra, all being well, on the stay here. And we're hoping to bring you some good news that we've got, if Sandra will let me. Wait, Russia, I know you can smell the chicken. You can smell the chicken, can't you? Right, Russia, do you want to say goodbye to everybody? Say bye-bye, Russia. Say bye-bye. Oh, no, don't cough. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Russia.